akina Barcelona ya Pep Guardiola, akina Real Madrid. Unajua kwa nini nasema hivyo? Liverpool ni imekaa kadhati mazee kabla mshinde ligi my guy. 30 years my guy. And then
na tukatai, lakini
unajua kwa nini nasema hivyo?
Hiyo Champions League tukombelea Barcelona.
Ni kweli mpombelea Barcelona, but going forward Trent Alexander Arnold is in another world.
Okay. But
he's very good going forward, but his role as a defender is not. I feel he doesn't do a good job as a defender compared to Reece James, who like he's a monster in defense. He can go forward. He's very versatile.
Hii season venye tu ni sijui hii season imetuanziaje, ndo maana Sam sijui anasema Trent.
Hapana, nikuulize mbeleni hata before hii season si kila mtu anajua Trent hawezi defend. Si ilikuwa known like ako very good going forward. I've said the same thing. He's very good going forward. Lakini ku defend akuangi hapo at all.
Liverpool's Trent Alexander is much better than Chelsea's Reece James. Who is better between the two? Is it true or false that Trent is better than James?
It's false. It's absolutely false.
Okay.
It's a statement that is reckless. I would consider reckless even.
Okay.
I think the thing is this. It's evident and everybody knows this. Everybody who watches football on a regular basis knows Trent Alexander Arnold cannot defend.
Yeah.
It's a given. The man cannot defend for his life. But Reece James, but going forward, Trent Alexander Arnold is in another world.
Okay. But
he's very good going forward, but his role as a defender is not. I feel he doesn't do a good job as a defender compared to Reece James, who he's a monster in defense. He can go forward. He's very versatile. He can defend. He can go forward. He can play. He is more balanced, in my opinion. He's more balanced as compared to Trent Alexander Arnold. Trent Alexander Arnold is more one-sided. He's very good going forward, but defending, he's very weak defending. And I believe in order for any team to be trying to lay a claim on anything, you need a strong defense. That's the first place you start with. If your defense is good, even if your attack is not scoring a lot of goals and you're not conceding, you will still be good. But if you can't defend, you're conceding, you lose a lot of games in this league.
Okay, and you're Liverpool fan?
I'm sorry to say this, Sam,
but
I think that's a lie.
No, which part is a lie?
The fact that you are saying Reece James is better than Trent.
No, which part? You should give me. No, you should substantiate your statement.
Okay.
According to me, Nasama Trent is better than Reece James. Why am I saying this?
Yeah.
You see, last season, ukiangalia ma-assists, Trent alikuwa top of James.
Yeah. He was only after De Bruyne.
Yeah. Kwa mabao bado Trent alikaa mbele ya Reece James.
There's no problem. I didn't.
What Trent alikuwa a vital part ya Liverpool in Champions League.
True.
Trent alikuwa vital part Liverpool in Premier League. Na Mo Salah hizo na kina Mane hizo golden trophy.
Ni true.
Hii season venye tu ni sijui hii season imetuanziaje, ndo maana Sam sijui anasema Trent.
Hapana, nikuulize mbeleni hata before hii season si kila mtu anajua Trent hawezi defend. Si ilikuwa known ako very good going forward. I've said the same thing. He's very good going forward. Lakini ku defend akuangi hapo at all. Kwa sababu huyo James bado tukianza kuangalia credentials, James hata yeye alishinda Champions League na alikuwa important part of that team. Sasa ni the same thing, lakini mimi nimesema going forward he's the best. He was only after De Bruyne with the number of assists. his defending is very weak. That's what I'm saying. Going forward is better than James.
You'll put the blame on Rasta. Why?
Okay, but yeah, okay. Another statement.
Yeah.
Not even another statement.
Yeah.
Because you've said Reece James is better than
Trent Alexander Arnold.
And now Reece James is not playing the World Cup.
Yeah.
What do you think would be a suitable replacement?
Ben White.
Okay.
Yeah, I would pick Ben
For the
White.
England team.
Yeah, I'd definitely picking Ben White. Like, you know, the thing is this. In my opinion, even Trippier is ahead of Trent Alexander Arnold in the pecking order. The way I'm reasoning is this: they will need a person who can play like the way England play their system, 3 at the back. They need a right-sided defender. Kyle Walker, injury. Reece James, injury. They're the guys that can play at that role. The thing I think is this: when you put Ben White there, that right side, the problems that they currently undergoing, they're going to stop. I think it was a big mistake for Southgate not to call up Ben White the last time. I think Kyle Walker, his time right there, at the back there, at the back three. I don't like to see him in a back three. He's very weak in a back three. He always gets exposed, especially when he's playing with people like Maguire who are not very good on the ball. Yeah, they're struggling. They're not even getting any game time. You need somebody who is solid, like somebody who can defend, somebody who can control the game, the tempo of the game from like that side of the field. If they lined up, in my opinion, with Ben White, they lined up like, I don't know, you know, it's hard for England. It's very hard. It's going to be very hard for them. I think their coach is like, he doesn't understand the way modern football plays these days. Like his time has passed. Like he's still in the past. The way his playing style, he has not evolved with the game the way it's evolving. The way Pep and Guardiola have evolved the game. Right now, if you're not evolving, you're dying. You can see Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, they're struggling these days. They're really struggling because they only play one style of football. That's the only style like Southgate can play. And I don't think that England will reach very far, like
In the World Cup.
yeah, I don't think, unless it changes drastically.
Another statement: Arsenal will win their next trophy before Liverpool win their next trophy. Any trophy. I don't mean Premier League, but any trophy.
I think it's the Premier League. I'm not afraid to say it. You know, a lot of people are very conservative and they are very afraid because like we've had some rough patches in the past.
Yeah.
Some very long rough patches, but at the moment the sky is the limit. Like right now, yeah.
So you think it's true that Arsenal will win their next trophy?
Definitely.
And you Joseph? No, it's a lie.
You Premier League wanasema Arsenal ni Arsenal. Tunajuanga tumezoea Arsenal ni ile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our next statement.
This ile Arsenal imezoea, ile Arsenal ingine, my friend.
This is a new Arsenal.
Yeah, the results they are telling. You know, the consistency the consistency is telling a lot.
Wanasemanga kutangulia kwa basi kulewa.
So, another statement.
Yeah.
We saw the Nottingham Forest and the Liverpool game yesterday.
Yes.
They actually defeated after Toiwo. Is that the name?
Yeah, the striker. Yeah, the striker.
Yeah. Do you think Nottingham Forest, because of Shinda Liverpool, maybe they are back to their winning ways? And do you think Nottingham Forest will not be relegated this season? True or false?
I think it's a very tricky question in that these days, you know, it's still early in the league. Design yenye ukishinda game moja ama game mbili unaonekana like you're already catching up with the other guys, because like a lot of teams have started slowly. Apart from Arsenal, most teams have started slowly. So like, you know, even the thing with Liverpool was this. I was telling people before, just because Liverpool have beaten Man City doesn't mean they'll go and beat a small team. The mentality that they apply in the Man City game is very different as compared to a team. Even the respect they show Man City is not the same amount of respect that they show to Nottingham Forest. No, but so I'm saying we have to see more games from Nottingham Forest to be able to analyze better. At the moment there's not enough. I don't think there's enough. They have shown enough to convince me that they're not going to be relegated. Yeah.
Okay. That's your reason. And you, Joseph?
Mimi naona ndio mkweli Nottingham Forest on a struggle. I was saddened by that a team without a sponsor.
Without a sponsor, but they tried. At least was like 22 new players, all squad, squad and another squad.
Yeah. They bought a new squad. Yeah. It's very difficult to transition.
Yeah, very.
So transition yao ndio tunangoja tuione. Lakini at the moment mimi naona tu bado watachezea hapo relegation zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our final question. Yeah. Is it true or false that Manchester City current squad is the best in the club's history?
The current?
Yeah.
You know, the thing is this. They have had some very good squads in the past. So to call this one, the current one, the best they have ever had, I'll say they have to, according to the last 2 seasons, they've been very good. But now they have added some new people and replaced some old ones. We need to give them the whole season, and now we can compare the stats after the season is over, because they have started very strongly, but they're not yet there. In my mind, when I see Man City play, I still think they lack some things. Their defense, I don't trust their defense. At the moment, I don't trust them. They have been leaking a lot of goals. Newcastle, 3 goals. Liverpool, they were not even. If I think at this Man City, the way to do against this Man City, lock their midfield. Make sure cut the supply lines for Erling Haaland, and they will really struggle. The way Liverpool did, they did a very good job on them. Sure. They cut the supply lines completely.
Haaland actually alikuwa anacheza that day.
He played.
Alipata Van Dijk.
Aliwekwa kwa mfuko nyuma wa Van Dijk.
Okay, and you Liverpool fan, Manchester City squad is the best in the club's history.
I think it's too early to say.
Yeah.
Lakini at the moment venye iko,
they have started strong.
Tumeona Haaland akona 16 goals, I think.
17 goals in 11 games.
The highest than last season's Man City top scorer.
15. De Bruyne had 15.
Yeah.
He has already surpassed last season's tally.
Tunafaa 11 games.
11 games.
17 goals.
He's a monster.
Tutawarange yani. Tunakaa hii squad yao ya sahi watawin
Champions League, hiyo ndio inakungania.
Hiyo ndio major yani.
Lakini still the only thing wamebakisha kwa one of the greatest teams. Wako compared na kina
Liverpool,
akina Barcelona, akina Barcelona ya Pep Guardiola, akina Real Madrid. Unajua kwa nini nasema hivyo? Liverpool ni imekaa mikakati mazee kabla mshinde ligi, my guy. 30 years my guy. And then
na tukatai, lakini
unajua kwa nini nasema hivyo?
Champions League tukombelea Barcelona.
Ni kweli mkombelea Barcelona.